What's going on, Texans fans? We have our first preseason game in the books, and I'm going to be bringing you Texans content all year long. This is why you subscribe. Go down there and hit that subscribe button if you want daily Texans news and rumors videos all year long, even when I'm in Vegas. Yes, I'm in Vegas right now. Really wanted to get y'all a video for the preseason game, though. So let's get into these Texans winners and losers from the first preseason game against the Patriots. Winner, Tank Dell. I mean, that drive at the end of the second quarter going into halftime was the Tank Dell show, capped off with an acrobatic touchdown. Really loved his quick twitch. And another note for Tank Dell, he did get some work in the return game. I wonder if they're going to give him some more reps, some more opportunities throughout the preseason to see what they have in a return man for Tank Dell. I mean, just loved his, ability to get open from the slot position. I think if a couple other wide receivers, like one of my other winners, Nico Collins, can really step up, I think that combination could be really good for the Texans moving forward. Nico Collins only one catch in today's game, only played a limited number of snaps, but that one catch was a tone setter. He absolutely trucked Christian Gonzalez. Loved the physicality from the presumptive wide receiver one for the Houston Texans. That's why he's a winner in my book, because that one play got me jazzed up. That's the football is back play, because he really put his head down and trucked the Patriots defender. I loved that play from Nico Collins. Another winner for the Houston Texans. I thought the pass rush was pretty good, especially in the first half. I loved the way Jonathan Greenard, Jacob Martin especially, got off the ball. I could tell they were able to get off the ball quick, able to set the edge, and almost get to the quarterback multiple times. I loved what I saw. The coaches have been ranting about Jacob Martin and what he's done in practice so far. So it's really good to see that, come into fruition in this game against the Patriots. And Jonathan Greenard, this is a prove it year for him. And you could tell, preseason, he's supposed to be a starter for the Texans. He is playing like he needs to win. And, he's playing for a contract this season. So he's trying to prove to the coaches, prove to the Houston Texans organization that he is worth keeping around, and I love the energy from Greenard early on. Another winner that I had for the Texans, Roy Lopez. I really like what he brought on the interior of the defensive line, getting some pressures. Obviously Sheldon Rankins, Malik Collins should be the 1 and 2, but Roy Lopez will get a heavy dose of him, getting in on some reps, giving those guys a breather. I liked what I saw from him, being able to get past some of the guard center combos, able to, stand his ground. I really liked what I saw from Roy Lopez as well. And, just the offense in the second half as well, able to move the ball. I almost had Bobby Slowick as a loser, coming in after the first quarter, because it didn't seem like the Texans could get past the 50-yard line. But the offense really picked up, was really able to get some motion, get some steam going, especially after that drive to end the half with Tank Dell. That was incredible. But those were my winners from this preseason game. Let me know down in the comment section, who do you think is a big winner from this Texans preseason game? A lot of names to choose from. The starters only played 1 or 2 drives. That's pretty normal for our first preseason game. Who do you think is a big winner, though, from this first game for the Houston Texans? Now, with winners, obviously, we have to go through the losers. And I'm not saying these guys are losers. I'm just saying they did not play well in this game. First and foremost, the Texans' offensive line has me worried. Obviously, Laramie Tunsil was not out there. George Fant starting at left tackle. Austin Deculus starting at that right tackle. And Austin Deculus, man, I don't want to get on you too bad, but you were getting whooped in that first quarter. CJ Stroud was running for his life. The Texans' offensive line really underwhelmed me in the first half. Obviously, the Patriots pass rush, it's decent. Keon White was able to get some pressures on the Houston Texans, but just the Texans' O-line, like I said, first quarter the offense was not able to get past the 50-yard line. And a lot of that had to do with the Texans offensive line not doing their job, not being able to protect the quarterback. That makes them a loser in my book. That, it's really glaring, that Titus Howard injury once again. He's the starting right tackle. If he's not ready to go, George Fant held up somewhat of his own at left tackle starting in this game. But I'm really worried if anything happens to George Fant. I really don't know who the Texans are going to put at right tackle. And if it's Austin Deculus, he needs to get better. He needs to improve, or else it's going to be a long season for the Houston Texans. Second loser in my book, CJ Stroud. Like I said, the offensive line did not put him in good positions, did not put him in positions to succeed. He was running for his life, but at the same time, he really was not able to avoid any kind of pressure coming up the middle, was not able to get outside the pocket that much. He was able to get a couple scrambles, but overall, CJ Stroud, not really good under pressure so far. And obviously, the first drive, he threw an interception to Jalen Mills. Not what you want to see from a rookie quarterback. Obviously, he's going to have his bumps and bruises along the way. He is a rookie, so keep that in mind. But, CJ Stroud, he needs to develop, and he needs to be able to, what I want to see from him is be able to, deliver the ball with pressure in his face. It's not always going to be pretty. The Texans offensive line is not perfect. I can't wait to see with a full Texans offensive line how they, play. I think their standard is going to be way higher with Titus Howard. Shaq Mason was not in there at right tackle. It was right guard. It was Dieter. But, he was running for his life out there. And along with that, the other loser, the Texans running game. Dameon Pierce didn't play. C.J. Spiller had a couple carries. The only, one of the best carries of the game was really a 2-yard carry by C.J. Spiller where he evaded two guys in the backfield. The running game really never got there. We never saw those holes open up from the offensive line. And that's what a lot of us were thinking would be a good part of this Texans offense with offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick coming from the 49ers. They're known for their great running game, and that was not evident in this first game for the Houston Texans. Obviously, it's a lot of backups. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. It's the preseason, guys. But just from, the eye test, just from what I saw in this preseason game, O-line needs to be a lot better. Kenyon Green on the left side was okay, and obviously it's a whole unit. The whole unit needs to play well. But, the O-line, probably the biggest loser from this game for me. Really, really hope Titus Howard is able to get back on the field for the Houston Texans, because if he's not ready by week 2, week 3, that could spell some bad offensive games for our Texans. And obviously, I went through my losers. You told me your winner. Now give me a loser down in the comment section. Who do you think was the biggest loser from this game? Who do you think did not play well? Who do you think was just big L's in today's game against the Patriots? Let me know down in the comment section. And that's going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. I'm going to be giving you more Texans news and rumors throughout the week leading up into the second preseason game. And a little birdie told me maybe if we get some more subscribers, maybe a live show for the second preseason game. I don't know. We'll have to see. But until next time, I'm your host, Jeremy Chuggs.